At Advocately, we decided to opt for 4 emails in the sequence. There are a number of reasons for that, but we just felt that if we'd reached out to them 4 times, these are very personal emails, that was kind of, I'd rather just, instead of to continue email the same person, I'd rather just hit the brakes, maybe go back to them with something else, or try somebody else at the company, rather than to, lots of people send 8, 9, 12, 13 emails. We just decided on 4. That was the decision that we made. Because even if you're looking at selling into, especially as we do, sometimes job tenure is nowadays in 2018, 18 to 24 months only. So realistically, if you message somebody in that first 6 weeks of joining or first 3 months of joining, depending on the job, they're still ramping up. There is 4 weeks of annual leave, or 2 weeks per year, or 4 weeks per year annual leave in there somewhere where they won't be responsive to email. And in the last 3 months, they're probably looking for another job. So if we're targeting who we think is the right person with the right value proposition, if we don't hear back, we would rather move on to somebody else in the organization. That's what we do. But plenty of other people say more than that. We would just rather keep improving, keep going on to the next person. These are just these are super tactical little tricks. One thing we did is we just have an integration with Slack. If anybody goes to our website and fills out a contact us form, or signs up for a trial, or starts talking to our website chat, we just get a notification in Slack. There are 2, here's a screenshot of an example of a fake email, of course. There are 2 reasons for this. One, it's good to just get a heads up so you can actually engage with these people straight away. You know, we're talking about our journey from 0 to 100, not from 1,000 to 10,000. Like if you get somebody, you want to jump. Lead response time is key. Nivas and I actually spoke about this on LinkedIn recently. Lead response time is your best friend. Get on these people as quickly as possible. So that's a nice way of getting an immediate notification. The second reason is as I mentioned, there are 4 emails in the sequence. So some people won't respond to your email, but will sign up for a free trial. So getting that notification in Slack is a great way of making sure you can jump on those. To be honest, to remove those people from the campaigns, because you're going to look really silly if somebody signed up for your product and you'll continue to send them messages. That's just a small thing there. I'll just mention personalization before we go on to Bonjoro. Is these emails that go out, the more personalized they are, the better response rate they have. So personalization, as in including company names, first names, that doesn't even count. So you want to be mentioning content that's relevant to the business and relevant to your offering, that can't be done by a computer, basically. So for example, we often include things like, P.S. I love this review on this review site from October last year, and actually have the content of an awesome review or something. Again, this isn't about reviews. I'm just using Advocately as the case study here, but something that you don't want to send the same emails to everybody. There is a balance with this though. You still want to be authentic. You don't want to look at the person's, I heard a great example of this recently. I don't know who said it, otherwise I would, of course, mention them. I heard a great example of this recently where somebody was saying that they received an email where the person looked on their Twitter and saw they were a big fan of some sports team in the United States, and they opened the email, or they sent the email, P.S. Go Blues, or they thought they would incorporate that into the email. But then they got on the phone call and the person didn't know anything about that sport and didn't care. So you don't want to be disingenuous with your personalization either. There is a balance between the two.